We're going to take up, this is lesson 8, we're going to take up the use of the word many and much. Now, you can see down here that we have some drawings using those words. We will come back to those because there's an important thing that you need to know before using many and much. The important thing you need to know is that there are two types of nouns in English. There's one, what they call count nouns, and there are non-count nouns. Now this is important for being able to use the word many and much. Now let's look at the count nouns. What is a count noun? A count noun is a noun that you can count. For example, car. You can count cars. 1 car, 2 car, well, 1 car, 2 cars, okay? And if we, in the singular form, we will use a or the. For example, I have a car. Okay, we have 1 car, it's a car. If I want to particularize it, remember that the word the is used to particularize. That means that this is a unique word when you put the in front of it. For example, I say that I have the best car, or I have the prettiest car, I have the biggest car in the neighborhood. Okay? And you do that with the singular form of the count words. But you can count them. You can count car, you can count apple, you can count machine, fact, chair, dollar, minute. That which you can enumerate. This is the plural form, and this is where many comes in. Here on many, we use on these count words. There are many cars on the highway. There are many apples in the basket. There are many machines in the factory, so forth. Now, non-count nouns are ones that you can count. It's a group of something. It encompasses, the word encompasses, meaning that it describes something that is not countable, but it is a condition. For example, traffic. Well, you can't count traffic. 1 traffic, 2 traffic, no. You would use the word much with that form. There is much traffic. There is much fruit. There is much fruit. It's a very collective word that includes many different things in that group. So with the non-count, we use much. With the counting words, we use many in the plural form, and in the count nouns, we can use a or the in the singular form. Let's take a look at some examples. Here we have the use of the word many, and remember, many is used with count nouns. How many apples are there? See it? There are many apples there. There are many apples, right? How many apples? There are many apples in this picture, right? There are many apples. The next one is, how many chairs? Oh, okay. There's 1 chair, 2 chairs. Okay? There are 2 chairs in this picture. And down here we come to how many bees are there? You can see bees here. The man's wearing this outfit, this helmet, this thing to guard his face, He's wearing a suit to protect him from the possibility of being stung by the bees. That means the bees will put their stinger, that little thing they have on the end of their abdomen, and hurt you. So he is protecting himself from the sting of the bees. This is his suit of protection. So how many bees are there? Well, there are a lot of bees. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of bees here. Okay, so how many bees? We're counting the bees, and there's many bees. How many apples are there in this picture? Well, we can see there's only one. There's only one apple here. You know? So, how many apples are there? There is one apple. Down here we have how many men are in this picture. Are you kidding? We can see that there's a woman there, and there's only one woman, right? Okay. Here we have the use of the word much. And much is used with non-count nouns. Okay? Let's take a look at the first picture. How much fruit is there? Okay, how much fruit? Okay, because we got apples, we got pears, we have apples and oranges and plum. So how much fruit is there? There's a lot of fruit. Well, we often use that word in English, a lot, to mean there is much fruit in this picture. There is a lot of fruit in this picture. Go to the next one. How much water is in the glass? Here we have a glass. Okay, and it's got water in it. See that water? It's almost full. Almost full. See, it's not full would be all the way here. There's a little space here that there is no water, and we're saying almost full, meaning it's nearly full, almost full, nearly full. There's a lot of water in the glass. Well, here we're going to guess, again using that word, a lot of water. There is much water. Okay, there is much water in that glass. There is a lot of water in that glass. How much traffic is there this morning? Well, like most cities, you can see there are a lot of traffic. Okay? And I use the word a lot. There's a lot of traffic. We could also say there is much traffic. A lot of means much. There's much traffic. There is a lot of traffic. The cars aren't moving very fast. Well, you can see they're sitting there. Common problem in the morning, right? Everybody's trying to get to work at the same time, and they're going nowhere fast. Okay, let's go down to the next one. How much fishing does he do? How much fishing? Now remember, fishing is a non-count word. Okay? How much fishing? It actually is a noun indicating the process of fishing. Okay? I am fishing for fish. Okay. So it is either a verb or a noun, in this case a noun. How much fishing does he do? He does a lot of fishing on the weekend. And finally we have, how much beer is there in his glass? Well, we're going to say there isn't any. There isn't any beer. He's drank all the beer, and it's all gone. Okay? The glass is empty. He drank all the beer. It's all gone. Let's do a practice quiz on the use of many, much, and any. Okay, so in the following questions, fill in the space with much, many, or any. I will do the first one. How many apples are there on the table? Okay. So let's do that quiz. Stop the video and fill in the blank or copy the whole sentence. That would be a good practice. Here we have much, many, and any in the negative form. Like, for example, there aren't many students in class today. Stop the video, fill it in, number your page, and then fill in the blank, or write the whole sentence. That'll be an excellent idea. This is the answer sheet showing you the answers to those questions. Stop the video and check your answers, the ones you have written down. And this is exercise number 2, the negative use of much, many, and any. So stop the video, check your answers.